Welcome to the show, and here are your hosts, the diabolical Elite Gaming Guru, the illustrious Red Dead Panda, and the Australian stud AshtreyGaming. So let's get this party started. Shit.
And we are live. Good morning, everybody.
Hello? You talking to me or the...
Everybody.
Oh, right, good. Hello, Ashtray. AshtreyGaming.
Good morning. Nice to see you or hear from you, Elite.
Yeah, it's good to hear from you. It's even better to hear from Red Dead Panda. Red Dead Panda, how are you doing?
Oh, right, really? No, there's no audio issues, guys. She's not actually here.
she's ghosted us today. Yeah, we don't know. We don't know. We've got nothing.
Yeah, not this time. STD, maybe?
STD. I think she was having her hair bleached.
Hair bleached? Oh.
Yeah, I think she said she wanted to be like a bleached blonde.
Right.
So she's having the hair done and her eyebrows as well, and everywhere else. Yes, I mean
everywhere else. And she's having her toe hair bleached as well. Yes.
Yeah. So, how you been anyway? At least we turned up.
Yeah.
Like,
well, you know,
men.
if this was this was a job, she'd be sacked.
Yeah.
I had
shit
on my computer, so.
Oh shit! So your computer has AIDS.
Yeah, I've just fixed everything with it. Not anything on OB.
Oh shit! We were just talking shit about you.
Panda, everyone. Yeah.
Talking shit about me?
Yep.
The Panda.
Oh,
She's
enough.
new. She's new to the podcast and gaming.
Yeah. Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
Guys, if you're listening to this, can you let us know if you can hear our audio, what it's like, if we need to adjust the volumes, etc. That would be nice. I should be coming in nice and loud, but I can't listen to it live, so I don't know how the rest of us sound. But anyway, Elite, what have you been playing this week, if anything?
Right. So I've played. I completed that Midnight Express.
You actually finished it?
Yeah, I did finish that, and yeah, and it hints that there might be another game, didn't it, at the end? So
didn't get that far.
Carry on. Oh, yeah. So
I played it for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, you didn't complete it in that 20 minutes.
No.
You met him? He doesn't complete anything in 20 minutes.
Yeah. So
everything's hacks, right?
That's it. Cheaters, hacks.
Single player game. It's cheating. It's hacks.
His wife says otherwise.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! Right. What else? You throw me. Right. Yeah. So I completed that. I've just downloaded a new Call of Duty because my son bought it, so I get a digital version of my own to play. So I just downloaded that. Infinite Umbrella. Infinite Umbrella. I don't want to keep calling it Umbrella. Infinite Umbrella. Says we sound crisp and clear. Thank you, sir.
Yep. Thank you.
And try hard still offering all that God of War. Nobody cares. Try hard. No, we'll get round to that. Yeah, we'll get round to that. Yeah, so Midnight Express. What else did I play? I didn't get to play Scorn. I need to play that. I deleted Thingy this week. Persona 5 because it's trash. I just couldn't get it. I didn't get it. Did you try it? Did you at least try it?
No.
It's just too much dialogue for me. Too much dialogue. It's too much dialogue.
No, fair enough. I get that.
It's just, yeah, it's like just watching a graphic novel. So delete that. I deleted also. I took off Deathloop as well. I tried it again. I just can't get into it. It's not what I wanted it to be or thought it'd be. I don't like the sort of the shooting mechanics of it. I don't really like it too much. So I delete that. We'll get up on that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Uploaded Conan again, and I started. Me and my son are going to start playing. What's that game? The one where I'm going to look at it now. I can't even remember the name of it. I said it the other week. I can't remember it. Ghost Recon.
Games Elite, but you're a fraud.
Yeah, I've been playing more games than you, girl.
even frauds have to play games.
That is true. I mean, just look at Twitter.
Ask King Thrash.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you're getting right
Ghost
into it
Recon.
this morning.
Ghost Recon. We're going to start playing that. Oh, I've been playing Mad Max and all. So, yeah, I've been just playing Mad Max in my spare time. Just going. I love that game. It's really good, isn't it? Why did they not made a sequel to that? That'd be great on this generation consoles.
you
With
like
the graphics. Unreal Engine 5. No, it's a great game. In the chat, who likes Mad Max, the game? Have you guys played it?
I've played some of it.
You didn't get into it? I thought it was good fun.
No. I run out of ammo too often. Like, you got to scrimp for ammo all the time. I'm like, fuck that. I'm out.
What? That's why you got fisticuffs.
Nah.
Bad guys, so you don't waste the ammo.
I like having more ammo than that's realistically possible, and that's it.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Red, can you turn yourself up a little bit on your end?
Yeah.
It's because I am not looking at the camera. I mean, at my mic. Is that any better?
That's that's better.
Yeah. It's because I am busy. I might move my mic a little bit.
Too busy for us.
Vampire Survivor.
Oh, right, you playing that?
Yeah. It's actually quite addictive.
I might download that.
You don't even have to. All you have to do is move your character around the screen. That's it.
Oh.
And you just like get XP and kill things and try to survive as long as possible. It's actually quite good. I'm enjoying it. Simple game.
So as you butted in, what else you been playing?
Yeah, no kidding. A Plague's Tale, and that's about it, really. I'm still trying to finish Requiem. I've only sunk. I'm like up to like one of the last chapters. Yeah, but it's really good. I'm enjoying it. I'm kind of sad that it's almost over. Yeah, but I've got this to play, and then I downloaded another game today. What did I download today? Oh, the the Monkey Island game that's come to Gamepass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
These the old Monkey Island games, like the 80s
No,
games.
This is not the old one, from what I can tell, just by the art style.
Oh, okay.
Because I played the old ones, but I love the Monkey Island game, so I'm happy to be playing that shortly. Yeah. Nothing much actually. I've been pretty boring. I have had the craziest busy week at work, and I've kind of just been blobbing out and watching Peripheral and Warrior Nun Season 2.
Oh, okay.
Did anyone watch Peripheral on Amazon Prime?
No. My missus is watching that. What's that? The Handmaid's Tale.
Oh, Handmaid's Tale? No, I can't watch it. That's too fucking depressing.
Yeah, it is.
As a woman, I do not want to watch that. Just makes me sad.
Depressing. Yeah. Doesn't make me sad. It makes me bored. Oh, just by the way, guys, I noticed in Game Pass, High on Life is now on Game Pass to download.
Oh, like pre-install?
Pre-install, yeah.
Yeah. Pre-install it, yeah.
Already did that.
It comes on a hard drive, so I can put more games on. So I have about 6 terabytes worth of storage now for my console, which is really good. Yeah.
So that comes out on the 13th of December. So yeah, not long now. What, a month to wait for that. That's all right. Here we go. Look at the chat. Child fan says Mad Max, he liked it, but the ending was terrible. Infinite Umbra says I love Mad Max, and Child said he put 40 hours in it. So you guys are casuals. You need to put a bit more time into it. It's good fun. You can get more bullets and things, but I like going around in my car and just beating shit or punching people to death. And my favourite thing is to use the harpoon gun on the car and just go along, and just fire the harpoon through people's chests and just drag them along.
So all I hear is you should be playing games where you just beat people to death. It sounds great.
Yeah. It's my bag. Go on in, Ashtray.
You guys this week. Yeah, it's nice to chat with you guys.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah. You should be around more.
Yeah, should be around more, but I haven't, so I'm sorry.
Tell you got to tell the missus that you've got,
Okay, I
BFFs.
haven't seen her this week.
Oh.
She's been horrendously sick, and I looked after her on Friday, and then she would not let me come around and look after her anymore. She's like, I'm too sick.
Oh.
And I'm like, I really don't care if I get sick. So, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so I've just been, doing nothing.
There you go. Very good. I've been same old COD and Fortnite mainly. Haven't really been playing much else other than those two games.
Finding COD now. Getting
it's
used
been
to it.
Yeah, not bad. I mean, if I play like solo, I'll get anywhere between, sort of 10 and 15 kills a match.
Oh, it's not
And then
bad,
as soon as Boba jumps in, I get like 4.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, I've seen him. I saw the footage he put up on COD. He's like a beast on there. Yeah.
Absolutely. It's just unbelievable. So I actually prefer playing with Dealer because he's not as good, not quite as good as
casual
as Boba. So I actually can get a few more kills in a match when I'm playing with him. So
so you want me to finally get hold of the game and play with you?
you can play, but you can play with Boba.
Okay, I can play with
jump in.
Boba.
How many people is it a team? Is it 8 or 6?
I don't know. When it says party, it says 32. So I don't know if you can have up to 32 people in your squad or what.
Oh.
I don't know.
Idea.
It's
weird.
weird.
It's
Yeah.
never been that big for, is it?
Don't know.
I don't know.
Someone else might know. I just log in, play. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's
guys,
fun.
I was going to say we had a poll running. It was the question was on the poll, the question of the day. Once Forge and Co-op drops, will you play Halo? Once Forge and Co-op drops. So we've got 67% said yes, 17% said no, and another 17% said we'll wait for reviews and opinions. So we'll keep that going until the end of the podcast.
My opinion is just give it a go.
It's free. Yeah, it's free. Give it a go.
Yeah. So the update came out the other day. I jumped in just to see what it was like. I loaded into some new map, which was all right. But after coming off COD, it just feels so like you're in space, so floaty. But that's as far as I got. I'm not really interested in the multiplayer on Halo. But I do want to play the co-op campaign with someone, or you can play up to 4 people co-op. So that want to run through that again. That'd be good.
I want to do the Forge. I want to play with the Forge, make maps and stuff. That's what I want to do. I can't wait to do that. So
fair enough.
But should we fire into our first topic?
Indeed we will.
We should. Yes, we should.
We should. When should we do it? Oh, we've got let's join us. Right, we were just talking about you. Anyway.
Oh my god, man, that's getting worse every time.
First topic: Gears of War creator Dave Bautista. He didn't create Gears of War. Gears of War, what's his name? Cliffy B. Gears of War creator / DJ Cliffy B. Would like. I'm trying to get through.
Just fucking say
it. Wants Dave Bautista to star in the Netflix movie. Because apparently they're making an adaptation of Gears of War for Netflix. Apparently there's a massive bidding war for this as well for Netflix. So I think Amazon and all the others went for it, but Netflix won by just flashing cash because that's how you win business. So
Monopoly.
Yeah, Monopoly. Yeah, Netflix, damn you bitches. Yeah. So what do you think, Dave Bautista? Who's he going to be?
Marcus Phoenix, dude.
Marcus Phoenix. I couldn't remember his name then. Marcus Phoenix.
It's the game, right? That you can. He's a playable character in the game already, and it's fine.
Well, he's not been recently, but yeah.
Oh my god, Elite.
He's gonna play Marcus Phoenix.
Oh, man,
to be honest, I never really got into the game.
Clearly not. Yeah. So Bautista was actually like he redid all the lines and stuff. So you could actually play as him in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Which obviously didn't know Elite, but they've done that already. It means obviously the guys at Xbox thought it was a good idea to have him do it, right? So otherwise, why would you go to all that time and effort to get him to redo all the lines and everything, right? So I think that's a preemptive to say, look, he's going to be doing the movie. Xbox would own the rights to it, so the Coalition, it's their game. They would have final say on who, I would think anyway, final say on who the cast is, and he's a perfect fit. There's some people out there that don't agree with that, and that's fine. I think he's the perfect fit for it. Red, what do you think? You think he's a good fit?
I think he's a good fit for it. Like, he was great in the game, and just like he seems to be doing really well with everything around action and like playing like a serious character and like all of that jazz. So I think he's a
I
good
think he's
fit.
better
I'm
than The
looking
Rock, to
forward
be
him.
personally. Yeah.
Rock's too Hollywood now, though.
Yeah, exactly. He's too smiley and sort of clean cut and nice looking, isn't he?
Candy
I think,
ass.
yeah.
I mean, he's done
I
Black
think he
Adam.
wouldn't fit.
That's about it. That's
Yeah.
I'm fine with him being in there. But I think when you want someone who's got a bit more gravitas in relation to this to play Marcus Phoenix.
So what do you think, though? Some people say he can't act. He's got no range. Do you really think
disagree.
Marcus Phoenix even has much of a range anyway?
Grunt.
Yeah, no range. And I disagree.
Hey, he
and all.
does
I think
have
has got
range. He
quite a
can
range.
shoot from a distance.
Ah, shit.
No, I think he's got a range. I mean, you go from Drax in Guardians of the Galaxy. He showed his comedy side purely.
Yeah,
it was comedy genius in that. Then you go to things like where he's played parts like in the James Bond film where he played the villain in that.
Yeah.
And he played very dark and straight faced and sort of, didn't he? And what was the other thing he'd done sort of a similar character? He's got quite a wide range of things. I'd say a wider range than The Rock, personally. I don't think The Rock's done anything other than really just an action.
I mean,
comedies.
The Rock and Scorpion King.
Yeah.
And in The Mummy too. Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it didn't help the CGI was horrific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's be thankful Sony are not making this because it'd be Tom Holland playing the role.
Although Cliff has expressed that he thinks Ryan Reynolds would be good as Beard, but I don't agree with that at all. He's too Hollywood as well. And I think you need big chunky dudes in it. And I reckon Cena, he looks more like what Beard would look like in the game.
Yeah.
And he can do that jovial bullshit that Beard comes out with. So I reckon he'd be a fairly good choice.
War, you've got to make it feel like Gears of War, and part of that is the right casting. And I feel like you're 100% right. Ryan would not be a good fit for this. No,
too Hollywood and too. Yeah. You need big dudes with big deep voices and shit, and the wrestlers just work well. And those guys that like I said, they've been in movies and stuff as well. So it's not like they're just coming straight from wrestling and have no idea what to do. They've been making some movies and stuff for years, so they've got an idea on how it all works, and they're known but not too Hollywood. So I think they'd be perfect. I kind of think of Gears as kind of like an Expendables type thing. You'd have just big roided up dudes just fucking mowing people down with guns and stuff. And I just think
I'll tell you who would be good if they want someone with what's his name? The English actor. Played Venom.
Do you know there's so many English actors out there? Hi, Mona.
Played Venom. Tom.
Hi, Umbra.
Fucking hell, you should give names. Who played Venom?
Oh, yeah, I know the dude you're talking about now.
Yeah, Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy, who played Bane. He can beef up. He beefs up and down. And he's like thinking he just gains weight and loses weight.
He did the interview where he sounds like he doesn't want to do that again because it like really impacted his health.
It would too, yeah.
Oh, it doesn't fit me.
So,
just do it.
Elite,
just do it, bitch.
Like you played on. You set yourself up and apply for the movie.
Yeah, we'll do. I'm going to do that now. I'm going to film myself pumping iron.
So, your OnlyFans account?
Oh, God.
That'll be a footage next week. A gameplay footage next week. Me pumping iron.
I'm definitely going to be away
touching my
next
toes.
week if that's the case.
Me touching my toes for an hour and a half.
Look, anyway, besides casting, I think what's most important is if they write a good script. They have to write it. And I don't understand why they can't essentially lift the story from the first game and make that, and maybe even meld a bit of the second game into a movie, but just like basically use the scripts that exist and just make them into screenplays. Don't come up with all this other crap. Just people want it based on the games, and you know the best way to do that is to use the writers that wrote the games, in my opinion. And then otherwise these sort of movies tend to fall victim of another video game movie flop.
I just watched,
and that just happens a lot.
I just watched Uncharted. That was on Amazon Prime. That's all I'm gonna say.
I've been slowly watching it,
but it wasn't amazing either. And I feel like it did not need Tom Holland, and definitely did not need
neither of them
Mark
fit the role.
Wahlberg. No, they needed some better casting for that.
Who's that guy that people kept putting on Twitter? Who's that guy who looks just like him?
That's Nathan Fillion.
Yeah. Why didn't they just do that?
Well, he's a little bit old. I mean, he's kind of perfect, but he's a little old.
Yeah. Well,
he could probably get away with it.
But Tom Holland's the opposite. It's just far too young and small. And as I said before, watching him play the part was more like watching. I don't know he played sort of he didn't really fight people. He's more like just parkouring around them and just jump leaping. And he played sort of like Peter Parker in the role.
Good.
It's just it's cringy.
His I guess type of origin story around how he goes into that world of Uncharted. So.
Yeah. So Risk It said it best. I haven't seen the movie, but I tend to agree with what I've heard about it. Is if you go to see it as a Uncharted film, it's going to be shit. But if you go see it just as a sort of action adventure film,
Spider-Man spin-off,
not too bad.
You know, it's not bad at all. So I think that sounds pretty good. A good way to put it, in my opinion. So, but back onto Gears. Like anything else, you guys like? Do you guys have any preference on who you want to play as Marcus Phoenix or any of the other characters?
Ask the chat.
Okay, chat. Same question.
Rodriguez. I always just love Michelle Rodriguez so much. She can play anything.
She can play with anything. Yep.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's true.
Oh shit!
Wouldn't speak Marcus Phoenix. No.
Well, who would play Kate? Do you reckon? Anyone come to mind at all?
No.
I'm trying to think around that of who I would want to play Kate.
I can't think of anyone that. Yeah, I can't think of any actresses that fit her role. Oh, who's that? Who's that fantastic? Amber Heard.
Why would you pick her for? Why the hell would you say that?
Fantastic.
You're a muppet.
Fantastic actress. Yeah. You did watch that miniseries she was in? The Johnny Depp trials. She's brilliant. That.
The miniseries. I heard she shit the bed on that one.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, there's something wrong with it. It's massively successful, isn't it? Yeah. She's just really good at just bringing on tears, just on the light.
Not really, actually.
and then just turning them off.
Yeah. I just loved her filter that is now on Snapchat. I always take photos with it. It just makes my day. Every time I'm sad, I put that on and I just giggle to death. It's great.
She destroyed herself, bless.
Yeah.
In a way.
She did.
She'll be right. She'll find someone that'll like that kind of stuff. Anyway, next topic.
Jason Momoa could play anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he can. He just can.
Let's get Michael Cera.
Sierra. Is it Sierra?
Who's that? Is that Sierra?
Sierra?
I don't know who that is. Oh, Joe Manganiello. They're making up names there.
Manganiello.
Who's that?
Making up names. You're an idiot.
John William Scott, who played Stifler in American Pie.
Oh my fucking God.
He could do it, but he might be a little bit old now.
That's true.
He might be a little old.
I want a big burly bloke. Grey Monad, I want a big burly bloke with a high Mike Tyson voice. Is this anything to do with Gears film, or is that just a general request?
He wants you to do that. Yeah.
Now, Kith. All right.
It's bounced onto the next topic. That was a fun topic.
Yeah, onto our next topic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go into a serious topic now. Rashes. I've got this horrible rash. Right, no.
And that's the end of the show, guys. Thanks for joining us.
See you next week.
Yeah, so we're top of all the news this week. Right, God of War Ragnarok reviewer has received death threats after
This
giving
is
the
that Korean
game a
guy,
6 out of 10. Yes, the poor Korean fella.
First racist remarks, now death threats.
Yeah, because why not?
Okay, it
God of
is
War Ragnarok
one
reviewer.
review
Oh.
out of how many reviews that were like 10 out of 10 amazing, nothing below a 90 type thing, and it is one person's bloody opinion. Get off Twitter, get off social media, and go and play the game that you are so clearly pent up about and want it to be game of the year. Go play it and shut the fuck up. That's all I gotta say.
I like it.
So Red, have you got anything to say on this topic?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, that was IGN Korea, and like IGN had about 15 reviews this game, and only just one IGN review said that, and they're like, "Oh, destroy him, burn him." You know, did you look? There was even IGN Middle East had a review on it. IGN Middle East, what is that?
Yeah, they're just making up shit now.
It's a generic area.
I'm sure a 6 out of 10 is more realistic than a 10 out of 10.
Like you said, there should be no game that really ever gets a 10 out of 10
No,
or
not
100. No, because every game will have something that needs to be improved on it, no matter what.
Well, J-Rock just put some footage up a few hours ago of Kratos falling through the map. That's not a 10 out of 10. Even if it's an isolated incident, it's not perfect. Nothing is perfect.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah.
And I was reading some PlayStation guys that are more like a try-hard fan, but probably a bit more neutral. Sorry, John.
Feel
actually
free
giving,
to just put Elite Abroad in the chat as many times as you want.
There was actually giving some sort of good feedback, saying the game was good. However, they felt the first 45 minutes was great, and then the story got slower and slower and quite dull and boring, and it was dragging on. They was sort of getting a lot of go fetch me quests, like go and get me paint from this thing. At one point, they had to go and paint a cave, they had to go and get the paint and stuff, and it was just it was just getting very generic. Go fetch me quests, and you're thinking and I was thinking, like, I'm the god of fucking war, bitch, and I've got to go and fetch you paint. And you do one, and there was Umbra and Tryhard fan who are playing the game. Do you have any like same opinions? Do you agree on those opinions? Is there sort of a bit go fetch me quests that are a bit tiresome and silly? Is it sort of
I don't know. I hope not. I hope there's no fetch quests like that, because the first one, I don't really think I played through that twice. I don't really think there were fetch quests per se in it. There was a ton of doubling back though through the map, which kind of irked me a little bit. But
you gonna get it for the PS4?
I will, but I'm not going to buy it straight up.
Or get Steam.
$60 on the PS4, or whatever the version is in Australia.
I haven't actually even looked at the price. I think it's 109.
I think it's 109 wallabies in Australia.
Yeah.
Wallabies. I think it's 109. I'll check right now. But
Wallabies.
I don't know. I don't like giving Sony or any of those guys my money, so I might buy it secondhand.
Give me money then. Yeah. Great Monad. Great Monad chat has also played the game.
Yeah, 109.95. So it's $70.
Shit.
Yeah, so Grey Man, have you experienced any part of the game that sort of slows right down, gets boring? Tryhard fans actually responded and said, get past that part and it gets awesome again. So it has got a massive dull bit in the game, obviously, because even Tryhard's in it. So so you can't give a 10 out of that, can you? You can't go, at one point I got really bored and fed up with the game, but then you get past that bit and it goes good again. Then it's not a 10 out of 10, surely.
Yeah, exactly right. It's like a 9.5 or a 9.8 or something,
Yeah, there's a really slow chapter in it.
And that's fine. Some game, it's not a break. It's not going to break the game, and it's not, it slows it down. But it's not necessarily a bad thing as such. So, but it's not a 10 out of 10 right there. Exactly.
That's why I'd never give 10 out of 10 to games. The whole scoring system out of just 10 anyway is just, you can't score games set 1 to 10 is just ridiculous. It doesn't give any definition of anything in the game. But
But they, I mean, look, but going back
if
to
you
the
get a 10,
actual.
what's that reflective of? Yeah, but go on. Yeah, going back to
I was just going to say, like death threats. What's that going to achieve? Really? I mean, come on. You know, those people should have their IPs or whatever you call it traced, and then
closed. And
but not just that. They should be fined or imprisoned or something.
Yeah, the police should be involved really because it's just too many death threats now on Twitter.
It's just getting over the top.
Yeah,
it's getting ridiculous. Yeah, I agree.
And
I agree with you.
but what I think what makes it worse, sadly, is that most probably Sony will like they did to other journalists.
Survivor.
Probably Survivor. There's the other one as well, isn't there? The other one they said about on Twitter. So they're not been. I think they gave a Sony game like, God, how dare they? A 7 out of 10, and they got blacklisted, not they? So the IGN Korea probably be blacklisted now. Blacklisted. I noticed their score wasn't on the Metacritic version.
No, it's on
Metacritic score
OpenCritic
system. Only on OpenCritic, yeah. Where all the others were on Metacritic, but the IGN Korea one wasn't on Metacritic.
Well, they were a guest reviewer, right? They're a guest reviewer, and so I mean, it's not going to stop them from reviewing games in future. But I feel like it's an opinion. That's all it is.
You should. Like, I think the moment you pick and choose
every
reviews.
single game that you play, no. So why does everyone else have to like every game that you want them to like? Like, it's just stupid.
Yeah.
Yep. That's true.
Triad fan said it feels like a strong 8 out of 10 for me so far. See, that sounds like a fair score, Triad.
Yeah.
But the ending could make or break it. I won't say the ending. I don't know the ending, but I know
Ragnarok.
People have, I know people have said it's a bit of the anticlimax. So
no, they were just talking about you.
Yeah, you can't climax, so yeah.
What the?
Yeah, so an 8 out of 10. See, that sounds realistic. That sounds very realistic. Yeah. And I expect it to improve upon 2018, which I didn't enjoy the first playthrough. Second playthrough, enjoyed it a lot more. Can't remember what score I gave it, but definitely it should improve on top of that. So 8 out of 10 sounds very realistic.
Yeah, exactly. But so they need to do, but they need to do something about the death threats. It's just wrong, and I don't know why they escalate that. You know, it's bad enough them all just saying all racial slurs and stuff on Twitter, but then just to take it. I'll tell you what, let's do some death threats now. Let's go to the next level. It's just ridiculous. Come on, man, just get over it. Get over yourselves. It's one score out of many. It's still got 94 rating. It's still but it's very likely going to be nominated for the Game of the Year. It could possibly, which would be weird if it wins, could possibly win it. So is it really worth the slurs and the hatred? The guy's account got permanently suspended anyway from Twitter. So, but still, right. So on to the next topic. We've got a nice, sexy, juicy topic here. You ready? You ready for some juicy topic? Are you ready? Ready for some juicy topic?
And what is that juicy topic?
Battlefield 2042 coming to EA Play and Gamepass Ultimate with Season 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's the topic. That's what I've got. We've got Battlefield 2014. So firstly, who played Battlefield 2042? Who bought it?
I don't know.
Anyone? Anyone?
That's EA.
Anyone in the chat? Actually fork out for this game? Spend money on this game? Anyone? Don't be embarrassed.
I didn't. I played the beta and I didn't like it. I've just got to resize the gameplay screen because it's way bigger than it should be. There we go.
That is massive Gil's face. Did anyone play it? I've not played it. But in Game Pass Ultimate, I'm definitely going to play it. I do like the Battlefield games. I do prefer them to COD. Very recently, I was a massive COD player, and then I give up after COD of War Ghosts. It was awful. Call of Duty Ghosts, and then went on to Battlefield.
Have you just announced the next God of War game just now?
Yeah, I've just spoiled it. Yeah, Cliffy B told me it. No,
you're an idiot.
Tom Holland's playing the lead role in Call of Duty. Where was I? So Battlefield. I think Battlefields are a better game. I do like those games, but I'd never played this one because it just got so much hate. I thought I'm not going to put 70 quid on it, so didn't bother. But Game Pass, yes, who wouldn't play it if it's in Game Pass? If you got Game Pass, who wouldn't play it? Why wouldn't you play it?
Well, it's probably going to give it new life, which it needs. Now, you got to remember it's going up against Fortnite, COD, Halo, a plethora of other shooters, and it launched in such a shit state. The beta was terrible. And this is the thing, right? If you're going to release a game so buggy and broken and expect people to care, then you're kidding yourself. And that's exactly why it's going into Game Pass, because it's obviously failing. At this point, people have put it down and moved over to COD, and they need a new lease of life, and that's what's happening. So they're
How much
bringing
life
it
do you
into.
think it's going to get through Game Pass?
That's interesting because again, maybe we're not interested, but casuals. It's all about the casuals. So we tend to forget that they are the ones that run the market, not us.
Yeah.
So the lease of life that it'll get out of it, probably not bad. And they might even, I don't know, but they might even advertise the crap out of it to help. So I reckon it'll help. I'll jump into it, being that it's on that too. So it'll get me to play it for a little bit at least. And that's all that matters.
Yeah. As I said in the chat, I've got Call of Duty now, so I'm going to give that a go. And I'm definitely going to play Battlefield now. And it'd be good. I'm looking forward to getting into both games, to be honest. So
no one really cares what you want to do, though. Oh, did I say that out loud?
No.
You should have muted yourself. So couldn't hear you.
Yeah. But then it'd be weird him say that to himself.
Yeah, exactly, right.
It's Mrs. All will think, what are you doing? He's talking to himself. You're just sitting there looking away, just rubbing your hands, chatting to yourself.
Do you guys play the beta of this? Are you guys going to pick it up through
I'm probably going to try it out.
Game Pass? Yeah.
I never bought it. I never played it. Never did anything. With
Never liked it.
I mean, I've never actually played much of the Battlefield games. It's only multiplayer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they removed the
I'll
campaign.
try it. We shall see.
I'll tell you what this reminds me of.
I don't know really if it's my cup of tea. Oh my God, what is going to come out of your mouth next?
No, I was just thinking, let's just go back in time. Who remembers? Anyone in chat can remember? No, Titanfall. Remember when Titanfall dropped and it was just multiplayer, and everyone was going, "Oh, they've released a game with no campaign. It's just multiplayer. That's never going to kick off. That's just ridiculous. Charging just for a multiplayer version of a game with no campaign." Yeah, remember the stick Titanfall got? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And then since then, every FPS has followed it. It's just basically dropped kind of campaigns and just released multiplayer versions, multiplayer modes.
Yep.
It's funny, isn't it? It's funny.
Indeed, it is very funny. Well, guys, you are listening to the Gamers Initiative podcast with our special guest, Elite Gaming Guru, as says there in the scroll bar, Red Dead Panda, and me, AshtreyGaming.
Yeah.
So I muted myself while I just giggled and laughed and talked to myself.
Yeah.
You always talk to yourself. How's your pillow collection going?
Pillow collection.
My pillow. Ooh. I've actually got a pillow with your face on it.
Oh, no.
Oh my God.
Do you wash it regularly or?
No.
No.
That smell.
Damn.
So it's crispy.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Smeggy.
Oh. You know what? I'm gonna have to get rid of you at some point. I can't wait. It's gonna be great.
Shut up, Meg.
Fucking hell, man.
Right.
Oh my God. This is a messy show today, but I appreciate it.
Messy.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, look, read
Yeah,
the
messy.
scroll bar there.
Yeah. Oh, we got a scroll bar.
Yes, we have a scroll bar. We do.
Right.
This-
Let's just focus the chat for an hour. Right. Lewis Frag said definitely worth playing the campaign of Call of Duty. Yeah, I heard it's good. I heard that's pretty good. But I think the Call of Duty campaigns have always been pretty decent, haven't they? Always put quite a bit of effort into them.
They're short,
shame
but they're good,
Battlefield
yeah.
dropped their campaigns. Yeah, shame Battlefield dropped their campaigns. Their campaigns are always pretty good. Boba Fett says
oh my
the run.
God, did you not
run
sound
for-
like you're rubbing one out when you say his name? Jesus.
The run 5 miles to Dire into a Pete Simulator. Oh, what bitch. Right. let's put him. I'm going to put him in the sin bin for 5 minutes. There you go. What was in the sin bin? Right, Lewis Frag. I played the beta. He played it, but it had many issues. Yeah, I think that's the problem. It did have issues just in general. Grey Man says, "Hey, Bubba." Lewis Frag. Yeah, everyone just talk shit. Right, so let's go on to the next topic. What's the next topic? Got a picture of Dave Batista looking at me. Control. Did we have another topic?
That's it.
Another topic.
This is our last one.
Right. Oh, okay. We're going to have to drag this out.
Because you're so
Right.
messy today that we can't do any more topics in case we get swatted.
Oh shit!
Talking of messy, see my pants. Oh.
Right.
So the sequel, right? This is a weird topic. This is going to be
Why?
on everyone's request. Everyone, all you people that requested
Everyone's requesting this, are they?
a sequel
Chat,
to
are you
Control.
requesting this?
Yeah. So apparently, Remedy Entertainment signs a co-development and co-publishing for a sequel to Control.
Wow.
Control
making a sequel
your
to this game?
reactions, guys. Control your reactions.
Oh shit!
See what she did there.
Yeah, no, I think they'd be better off making the other game. Quantum Break was actually quite good. You get rid of that.
That game.
Get rid of the TV side of it. The episodes, I didn't watch them at all.
I liked
That
that.
game was good.
No, I like that, and the choices you get, and it gets you a movie.
Why am I not
It's no
surprised?
different from a cut. It's no different from a cutscene in the
Yeah,
game.
they go for
It's
half an
actually
hour
more
each.
interesting to watch. Oh yeah.
Fuck that.
I mean, did you play Death Stranding though?
Hell no.
Like the cutscenes. Go for half an
Yeah.
hour each. No, I'm kidding.
You know, The Last of Us. Last of Us 1 had 9 hours worth of cutscenes.
The first one.
To smell that. Smell my finger.
The first one didn't, and if it did, I must have skipped through it all.
You fell
You
asleep.
did.
Because I played that twice, and I don't remember that 9 hours worth of cutscenes.
Did you add them all up?
No,
Right.
but I have the patience of a friggin' flea, so I wouldn't sit there with 9 hours worth of cutscenes.
That's bad though. Yeah, she probably did skip through it. Welcome, other Zinc.
I haven't seen other thing for a few weeks.
I know.
No, where you going? Where you been?
I haven't had an excuse to say rubbish online at all because I haven't seen Other Zinc. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rookie move. Rookie
Zinc.
move.
Yeah, Quantum Break. I think it was a great game. It's one of the few games I did complete, and I enjoyed it. And I loved the movie scenes. I liked it. It had Littlefinger in it, which is at the time it was, just doing Game of Thrones as well. And it was just like making it big then. Yeah, I thought it was great. But Control, I played it for about an hour, I think, and I thought, fucking hell, this is like a weaker Quantum Break. I just didn't like it at all. Did you?
I didn't mind it. I got stuck about halfway and gave up. But yeah, I didn't mind it. But it wasn't. I didn't find it as good as Quantum Break personally. But it's funny because technically, I've found it's one or the other. Some people didn't like Quantum Break but preferred this, and vice versa.
Yeah.
So I'm in the camp that preferred Quantum Break.
Yeah, so am I.
I'm in
So
the-
chat. What camp are you in? Are you in the Quantum Break camp or the Control camp?
Put a poll up. Or
Let's
do
put
a
poll
one
up.
and a
Well,
two.
can you
It's
have-
up to you.
Can you have 2 polls going at once? Or should I end this
Yep.
poll?
Well, I've seen videos like that.
So can
Yeah.
I do a separate
So ask pole
poll?
dancers if they can have more than one pole up at a time.
Yeah, so where we go from there.
Yeah.
I will say,
I know you can
Remedy
put
does
more than
do
one poll
some
up at a time.
interesting games, so it'll be interesting to see what they do with Control 2. Because aren't they trying to make this sort of metaverse type thing with that? Is that what they're trying to do? Because they've got Alan Wake kind of involved, and they've got, I don't know, it just feels like they are trying to kind of have these games linked to each other. So it might be interesting to see what they do later on and how they link everything in together. But I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm way
was
more
being
interested
dirty.
in Quantum Break. I thought like the way they left it off, the story was set up for a sequel, and we just didn't get it. It was kind of sad and disappointing.
Yeah, I mean, I think Control must have sold better, and that it must have done had more eyes on it for them to want to do a Control 2.
Well, I think Control was
Yeah.
multiplat, right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah,
Quantum Break never came
And the
out on any other platform
PlayStation
other
fan
than
base did big it up
Xbox.
massively. Yeah.
so there you go.
And it
Popularity.
got trashed, yeah. It
Yeah.
got trashed. Like Quantum Break got trashed because it was an Xbox exclusive at the time, and we were on the
Yeah.
lesser console, last gen. So yeah.
Yeah,
That's it.
don't get me wrong. I mean, the gameplay is fun in Control. Again, it's very similar to Quantum Break anyway. But I don't know. It just
But
didn't have the
character-
same. Well, it didn't have the same kind of feel. Yeah,
Yeah.
like Quantum Break had that feel to it where you could. Yeah, that's
The
I
story
don't
in
know.
it. I feel like Quantum Break
Yeah.
had a really good story.
Yeah, Triad says it. The characters and story was much more interesting and deeper in Quantum Break. And I agree with that.
Yeah, Control kind of
Control, I didn't seem
bland.
to
It was a
care.
little bland, is what I'm trying to say. A bit run of the mill.
Yeah.
The gameplay is
Yeah.
probably what saved it more than anything else. It
Yeah.
was a
But
little
it was only
bland.
like improved. But it's just Quantum Break gameplay, but just a bit improved on. That's what it was. So it's like, but I don't know. But it's got scored much better. I think Quantum Break only got a score of like 60 something, didn't it?
Well, again, it was a Xbox exclusive, so what do you expect?
Exactly. Yeah, down score it, and then Control got a score of the 80s. And I think did it not get nominated for Game of the Year? I think it might have done as well.
I think you're
Didn't win,
just
obviously.
probably
I think
making
it might-
shit up now.
No, I'm pretty sure it got
Sure it
nominated.
might
How
have.
can we find
It
this out?
It was up
Let's
for some
look.
awards. I don't know which awards it was up
I
for,
think
but
it
it was up
was.
for some awards.
So I remember bringing it up at the time, saying this is absolute bullshit. I remember losing my rag.
Obviously,
You
that
guys keep
means
chatting
something.
amongst yourselves. I'm gonna look it up. Quantum Break.
Look, I think either way, it'll probably be multiplat and it'll be fun to play. I mean, they can only improve on the previous game anyway, right? So it'll probably be good. We'll see. I didn't finish the first one, so I don't know where the story left off. And that's probably what they'll do. It's probably going to be a continuation of it. But yeah, gameplay's good. It's fun. Feels good. So that's all that matters. Story, not so much. And you're kind of stuck in that one area as well. It'd be nice if you could
Guys.
actually be more outside or different sort of locations, but you're really
Well, I
kind of
don't
just
think
running
it's
around that
the same
building.
engine, because I feel like they've kind of limited themselves on the engine that they use, and I feel like they need to switch over to a different engine.
Humans.
What
People.
what engine did they use
No.
for that game?
Wasn't it the
What's wrong, Elite? You can't hear us?
I was right. No, I was right. Control got nominated for Game of the Year.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, what awards show though?
Yeah.
Elite
Jeff
Gaming
Keighley's
Gurus?
award show. No, the Game Awards 2019.
Really? Okay. Fuck.
Yeah, it got nominated. It got nominated with Death Stranding, Sekiro. No wonder Sekiro won. It got nominated. It got Control, Death Stranding, Super Smash Brothers, Resident Evil 2, Sekiro, and Outer Worlds got nominated.
Oh god. Okay. Yeah, not great.
So yeah, so you can
They
see
used
there. How can
the
Dead Quantum Break
North-
get 60 if this get nominated Game of the Year?
they
Ridiculous.
use the Northlight engine.
Northlight.
It
eh?
also
It's
got-
a proprietary game engine that they created.
Wow, fuck me.
What?
It actually got loads of fucking awards. It got nominated for best game direction, best narrative, best art direction, best music, best audio design. Fucking hell. They can do one. Like, just game was trash. It was not worth all that. It goes to show that
Wouldn't say it was
Shows it.
trash, but that's weird.
it wasn't worth. It wasn't. Yeah, it is weird. It was basically Quantum Break,
Well, what
but which got a
Same
60
time
rating,
that year.
and this got.
right?
fucking
Was it?
hell.
Yeah.
But
Interesting.
What other games came out in 2019?
I just read them.
You're
Well, what
welcome.
other games came out? It went up against Death Stranding, Super. I'm going to go for this again. Super
Deja
Smash
vu.
Brothers Ultimate, Resident Evil 2, Sekiro, and
Sekiro.
Outer
Sekiro
Worlds.
one. No wonder.
Outer Worlds got nominated for Game of the Year. Maybe you always get Xbox games never get nominated for Game of the Year.
You're destroying narratives right now.
It's because
Yeah, I know.
Xbox games are trash.
But
Yeah.
I wasn't.
So-
Outer Worlds wasn't owned by Xbox at the time, right?
No, it wasn't. So it
there
didn't
you
don't
go. It
count.
wasn't nominated. See
No.
there.
But then Spider-Man was nominated and it wasn't owned by Sony then. Oh. Does that count? Or doesn't count?
This
Is that
getting
we're in the
messy,
narrative?
Elite. Oh,
It
you're
is.
just Creating, toxic
See what I did
console
there?
walls right now.
Yeah, because they didn't buy it until it reached a success, didn't they? They thought, oh, quick, buy it, buy that studio, buy this. Right, so let's move on to the next game. Next topic. We ain't got another topic, have we?
We don't have another topic.
There was another topic. Let me think of what it was. Oh shit!
There's a cat though.
There is. So I'm going to go and kick it in the ass. You guys, I'm just going to mute myself for a minute while I kick it.
Okay.
Oh, 'cause it's going to sound really messy.
What, your foot up its ass.
Oh God. All right. Well,
Yeah.
anyway, there wasn't many
Yeah.
topics to talk about today, though. Realistically, anyone in the chat, if they've got a topic that you want us to potentially talk about, then sure, we can.
I'm really just enjoying Vampire Survivor. It's actually quite good.
Vampires.
Whatever, Vampire
back.
Survives, whatever it is. Vampire Survivors. It's actually quite good. If you haven't picked it up, play it. Easy,
I was gonna say,
easy game to play.
Has the chat got a topic we want to discuss?
I just
There was
said
another
that.
topic. There was something else. I forgot. I was kicking my cat. I forgot what it was. I'm not kicking my cat, by the way. Anyone that sort of just reports this podcast. This man's kicking his cat. No, there was something else. I heard it mentioned on a podcast. There was chatting about something. Oh, what was it? Oh, well, I know. Is it the ABK deal? It's been extended now, isn't it? Till March.
It was always too much, by the way. Just want to
Europe.
point that out. It was
Oh.
always too much.
Oh.
Sick of hearing about that friggin' deal.
just
It's going to go through. We've got to wait, till March. Whatever.
Yeah, just dragging it out. Slowly just delaying the inevitable.
Yeah.
Yeah, just as I said before, they're delaying it until they get the Last of Us fractions out, and then as soon as that comes out, they go, "Oh, don't worry about it."
Did you say fractions or factions?
I don't know what it's called, isn't it? Factions, factions. Who cares?
Who cares?
You see, they've also hired the Fortnite guy, haven't they? The guy that does the MTs, microtransactions for Fortnite. He's
And the
working
bell
on
passes.
Progression
Battle passes,
system
yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
progression system.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do they need to
Which-
hire someone to do that?
Because they need someone.
If you play Fortnite though, you just look at it and see how it works. You don't have to pay someone to think of that, do you?
Yeah, but there's obviously like a way around it and how to work it because it's not going to be the exact same system, right? But it needs to work. So it's smart because they make tons of money off microtransactions, and the dude's done a super good job at doing that on Fortnite. So why not? Why not hire him?
So the real question is, will it be a $70 game with
Yes.
microtransactions?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
That'd be awful, wouldn't it? If they do like they would, yeah.
It will. It will, for sure.
There's our Tryhard fan. There's our Infinite as well. And Grey Monad, you there? Another Zinc, he loves PlayStation. If
Oh my fucking god.
if these games, if Last of Us, what's it called? Last of Us Factions released $70 and had microtransactions, will you buy it? Go.
No.
Dun, 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 dun.
Muppet.
Why do we do this every week, Ashtray?
Because it's fun.
You love it.
I need to. What's the thing that makes you feel good?
Cocaine?
Cocaine.
Endorphins?
Endorphins. That's it. I need endorphins
things
after a
make you
week
feel
of
good.
work. So
Oh, true.
It's
true,
quite
I get
fun.
that.
then you have a good weekend. You see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you get shit faced and forget who Elite is, and then you're like, oh, my week's going to be even better. And then you remember by the end of the week that we have to do a podcast with them all over again.
Oh shit.
He loves me, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
Yeah.
sadly. Yeah.
That's why she sent me a pillow of herself.
Oh, I sent you a pillow.
A pillow with a hole in it.
With a hole in it. Man.
This is messy. This is
Yeah,
messy, guys.
It's
Yeah.
very messy today. It's good. I like it.
He's not Tryhard's not interested in factions. You blasphemy.
It's a multiplayer
Tryhard,
game,
why are
right?
you not- Yeah. You're not into
Interested
multiplayer
in
games.
different
Tryhard.
experiences, okay? And he can choose to be interested in whatever he wants.
He will do what Sony tells him.
Yeah.
My name is Jim Ryan. You'll do what I tell you. Bloody. You'll bloody do what I bloody tell you.
My keyboard stopped working, but what games are you guys looking forward to coming up soon?
I want to play High on Life. I think I'm going to enjoy that.
You do that every weekend? Oh shit!
Oh, shit.
No, I don't. Sadly.
Is that co-op as well? Or is it single player?
I've only heard it being single player.
Single player, yeah.
Yeah.
I just think it's going to be an interesting take on a shooter, so that should be cool.
Yeah.
What is it?
Atomic
Evil West, Atomic Hearts.
Evil
They're all
West.
shooters, but
And that's co-op as well, isn't it? Evil West is co-op.
I hope so,
That's gonna
because
be
that'd
fun.
be awesome running through that game.
No, I've heard. Apparently that's going to be co-op. Atomic Hearts is going to be good. That looks great. There's loads of great games coming up. And then they're going to next year. That's just this year, isn't it? And then going to next year, we've got Redfall.
Yep.
Which is going to be amazing. That's going to be amazing balls. We've got Forza. Don't really care for races though, but I'm going to obviously it's on Game Pass. So I'm going to give it a look. Starfield's going to be immense. What else is there?
Forza Motorsports?
There's loads of games next year. Actually, what's the other game?
Well,
We've got the Warhammer game. We've got there's so many games next year. Too many to even mention. There's that. I want to play that Monkey God game. What's it called? Wukong is it or something?
Something like that.
Yeah, I'm desperately want to play that one.
No, it's good because it's about time. All us gamers have been waiting for some bigger games for a while, and it's starting to come through. So that's really good. I can't wait to play
In
it.
2 weeks' time, Ashtray, you're going to be on Ham Solo's show because I was on a show yesterday, and thank you for showing up and supporting and us trash talking Elite while he wasn't there to defend himself.
Well, you know that's always going to happen. But yeah, look, it started while I was still at work, so I couldn't really jump in straight away. But I listened to a little bit during work, and then my boss nearly caught me, so I had to turn it off. And then as soon as I finished, I turned it back on again, and it was good. So it was a 2 hour or 2.5 hour. Jeez, that's long.
Guys, I can talk.
That's super long.
I do a lot of driving, so I usually listen to a podcast while I'm driving. So that's why you just chill out.
You can drive.
Yeah, with my hands. Great Man says, yeah, Callisto Protocol. That's coming out. And Callisto as well. We've got that one coming out. That's not co-op, is it? That would have been great co-op. They need to make more co-op games. I think they just bring more atmosphere when they co-op.
We probably see more as we go through the gen.
Yeah. Do you think co-op games are much better than just single player games?
No, not necessarily.
I just drop off single player games. I get bored of them. I always think if some of these games were just co-op, they'll just
let's be honest,
hold
they get
my
bored
interest
of
so much
you,
longer.
So they turn themselves off.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
it's really mean. I'm gonna cry now when you're into your pillow.
Isn't that just how you prepare it?
Yeah, to make it moist.
Oh God. Just another great show with us as usual, guys.
Yeah, fun times. Far out.
Oh,
So I think we've had a short show this week. Sorry, guys.
I think that's probably a good thing, to be honest with you.
Yeah. But I mean, that means they're going to have to go off and play games now.
I have plans to murder you. And I need I've got lots of plans to do this, so I need as much time as I can to do that.
You shouldn't say this on the live broadcast. I've just got evidence. The world's got evidence.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure
everyone will alibi me out. Yeah.
I was just going to say, I'm pretty sure the authorities won't care.
Well, after they hear him shoving his foot up his cat's ass.
Yeah.
All right. That's it.
Almost even get my foot. Well, Boba Fett says, Redfall was the first arcane game I'm interested in. Yeah, no, I was interested in Deathloop, but yeah, it wasn't. I didn't like the combat. But this looks completely different. This looks actually like it could be good fun, especially the recent trailer of the vampire thing, just sort of going for the house and just all the lights flickering and stuff. And it just like appears in front of you. I think that's going to be a sleeper hit. That's going to be a sleeper hit. Like, yeah, I think it's going to do really well. So there.
That's great.
Oh, let me end the poll. I've got the poll going. Let me end it.
All right.
So the final,
and then we'll do outros.
So the poll,
yes,
is who will start playing Forge and Co-op when it drops on Halo? 66% of the world said yes. 16% said no, and 16% say I'll wait for reviews and opinions because I can't make up my own. Yeah, so there. So that was out of 12 votes. I'm sure it's missing a few zeros. But, it says 12.
That was you and 3 accounts too, right?
yeah. Yeah. So, Lies of P as well, routine, and there's Contraband as well. There's that Warhammer game. We've got about Thingy. What's that? That's that mech game. Oh, the Thingy mechs. Is that mech game?
Exo
We ain't
Mecha?
seen anything about that. We ain't seen anything like that for a while. For about a year
Yeah.
now.
Heart is Atomic Heart coming out next year?
Atomic Hearts, yeah. There's Stalker 2. There's so many games dropping. That's just all the games dropping on Game Pass next year. So yeah, it's going to be awesome, isn't it? Awesome. So I think we're going to go now. Do you guys want to say bye, or should I just turn it off?
Yeah,
Thank you, chat.
don't just turn it off. Do some outros.
Right.
Elite, when's your
yes,
next
me.
video? Are you guesting on any other shows? What are you up to?
Right. Guess another shows? No one knew asked me. Next video, I'll probably get one dropping next week, probably Tuesday. I think I've found a sort of a nice little spot on Tuesday to drop my video, so I'll start dropping next video on Tuesday, and it's going to be sort of a spoof comedy song. So
Interesting.
listen out for that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Bit of a trolley song. So listen out for that one. So that's it, and I'm going to continue going. I might play Call of Duty now.
Yeah.
So-
do that, man. And I'll jump on. We'll play.
That cat's calling out for your foot again.
Red. What
Really
about
wants
you? When are you going to drop a video or something?
Zip.
Yeah,
Never.
not happening anytime soon. No,
Fuck, man.
I am useless. I am busy. And I basically only have time at the moment to do podcasts and guests and stuff. I haven't even played many games.
Okay,
interestingly.
showing off.
I have been so busy. I haven't really been online to play games.
How many hours a week do you work?
At the moment, I'm meant to work 40 hours a week. But with my commute and with all the extra stuff, I'm probably doing 10 to 12-hour days at the moment.
Screw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's no way to live. But anyway, it's only for a short amount of time, I'm sure.
It is, and I can't wait for the end of the year.
Yeah, nice.
3 weeks off.
Yeah,
You're not going
Go
on
to
to
the
Christmas, are we?
beach.
I'm taking 3 weeks off as well. Woohoo!
Yeah, it's gonna be
Should be
Oh
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Look at you two, you know.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
to the beach and just like
Wow.
bum out, do nothing, and have edibles and just have a great time.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. Well, you can find me on Twitter, Xbox, PlayStation, YouTube, all under AshtreyGaming, TREY.
Well, if alt accounts harassing Elite, I mean, what?
Yeah, exactly. And I drop videos every now and then. I really want to do one this weekend, so hopefully there's something worth making of. Yeah, I've got to be interested in the topic, to be honest with you. But I dropped my last one about a week, nearly 2 weeks ago actually now, but that's doing well for me, 1.7K. I hope I'll see another uptick on that this week because Black Friday is around the corner. So if you haven't seen that, check that out. Yeah, I'm enjoying doing that as just a bit of a hobby. And
That's why I started doing comedy videos, because the regular news ones got a bit boring.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
To do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do whatever.
Especially we've got podcasts, yeah.
Yeah, just do what
Does
you
it?
like.
Yeah.
It's like anything. It's like if you make music, you make the music you like, and then if people like it, they like it. It's the same kind of thing I say with videos. If you like a topic and you think that topic is interesting, make a video on that, and people will either like it or not. It just depends.
Make it cool.
But as Red did mention before, on the 22nd, so it'll still be the 22nd because I think it hits midnight for Ham. I'll be on Ham's solo show as well, doing a podcast with him. So just like Red did yesterday, I'll be chopping it up with Ham, and a bit of gaming history and some things on my point of view. I won't be able to. The show won't go for 2.5 hours like Red because I don't ramble on as much as she does. So
What are you
maybe
talking about?
15-minute show or something.
I don't ramble.
Yes, you do. All right, but that's it for me. I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
Make like a tree and leave.
Leave.
Oh, shit.
Shit.
All right, everyone.
Well, thank you for watching, and goodbye
Leave
for
us
now.
alone, Ashtray. Leave us alone.
Oh, God. That was lame.
Yeah, it was. That's my life, though.
I don't have the outro still because the Elite's never sent it to me. So I'm just going to hit stop stream and then wait for it to buffer and we'll go from there. Anyway,
Bye,
thanks, guys, in the chat.
everybody.
Appreciate it. Bye.
Bye. Love you. Bye. You hang up first. You hang up first. No, you hang up first.